how Ken plays around this. I do not really know how much experience Ken has against Ness. I think he probably played against Arya a bit at the Tech Tropics the week before this, but we'll have to see how familiar he is in this matchup. I think that's kind of one of the interesting dynamics about a lot of the new Ness players coming in. I don't really feel like Southwest Virginia is a region that has historically had a lot of PK Kid experience in Ultimate at the very least. I think we had a bunch of them before maybe. But right now, PSI Whirlwind went for the PK Rocket and unfortunately did not get it, and KJP with a really good weight there. Kano just waited for him to drift somewhere and then react accordingly. PSI Whirlwind kind of on the back foot here. KJP though. I think KJP is honestly slightly underrated by some people in this club. Definitely someone who's always been very solid. I think he's definitely got the tools to make it to like a top 8 very consistently. I think if he can get his mental game in check, I really feel like he can definitely go places. Unfortunately, he just died to Ness back throw. I don't know if he just DI'd it poorly or if PSI Whirlwind just really caught him out with the timing there. But right now, KJP trying to make this deficit up here, trying to get the stock. Oh, went for down tilt, did not get it. PSI Whirlwind definitely trying to make sure he stays alive here, trying to hold on to get some extra credit here. Something that is not applicable at schools here at Virginia Tech. And he does manage to get some health back from the PSI Magnet, I believe. Ken waited for something on PSI Whirlwind with Forget Up attack. He just didn't punish it in time. Oh, good. That was a good PK Thunder. Very good. That was a really good mix-up. And right now, he's doing a really good job trying to keep Ken in the corner. He's on 144, 155 now. He's definitely not backing off. Oh, I don't think this is death yet, though. You're a little close. Oh. Good up air from Ken. Manages to catch him out on the, going high on the PK Thunder there. Oh, gets some nairs. Unfortunately, doesn't get much more out of it. Oh, gets clipped by the yo-yo. This could be dicey if you're Ken. Oh, a few forward airs though. Size of life here from KJP. Oh, doesn't manage to get the 2-frame. I think KJP needs to do a better job of timing his down tilts for at least clipping PSI Whirlwind's recovery. He has just not been able to challenge it at all today. Oh, both these KJP has done a really good job of making up this deficit. It really is going to come down to who can take the stock first here, though. Oh, and there comes the yo-yo. Good recovery. Unfortunately, rolls straight into an edge tilt that PSI Whirlwind was totally ready for. And he might be getting cooked now. Oh, boy. Oh, up air. Interesting. I was not ready for that one. Goes for a down tilt. Gets a forward tilt, but doesn't get a kill. Close, but no cigar here. Dash attack. PSI Whirlwind has consistently been able to live at these really high percents. KJP really needs to close out these stocks before he takes too much. Gets a nair, doesn't get anything else after it. Oh, good weight on the get up on the dash attack though. Managing to wait out the air dodge. And KJP has brought himself back into this game single-handedly. Can he close it out though? That'll be a totally different matter. He gets a nair. Good dash attack. Waiting on the platform. And KJP is back in this game. Goes for the PK flash. I don't know if that was a misinput or something. Oh, nope. Doesn't get anything. Oh, went for a grab, but doesn't get it. I don't know if that was a misinput or something. PSI Whirlwind, KJP, kind of neck and neck here. Oh, but he just healed off of the auto reticle. That could be, you might have to consider that if you're KJP here. That might be something you gotta, oh, but he catches him with the exploding flame. Gets the down throw. No back air. Oh, misses it. Good teleport back. Doesn't want to engage there. You're at disadvantage. Don't try and push the topic if you don't have to. Good dash attack. KJP is able to close us out here. This would be really good. Oh wow, another phenomenal way from KJP. He's just so good at doing that. Okay. And he closes us out. Forward tilt, no kill. Down tilts again. Oh, waits for the roll, gets the back air, and that's game 1 to KJP. Alright, let me see here. Okay. So KJP managing to steal game 1. I do not know if we can find a replacement Pro Controller for PSI Whirlwind, unfortunately. I don't know if we'll be able to locate one. Wow. The important lesson here, kids, is always bring your own stuff. Then you can't complain about it when it doesn't work that well. But hey, it is what it is. So it looks like we're gonna be waiting around for a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna keep going or if we're gonna wait. If we're gonna see if someone has a good Pro Controller for PSI Whirlwind to borrow. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, I guess we're just gonna play it. We're gonna just have to play it out, unfortunately. It happens. Sometimes things don't work out. I believe they're talking bans now, though. KJP, though, obviously should be satisfied with the great start he had. And they're going to Hollow Bastion. Hopefully PSI Whirlwind's controller issues can be resolved. I don't know if they will be, though. Alright, well, we're going back into the game. Well, not much you can do about it. Alright, well, back to the game. And... alrighty. And KJP starting the game off hot. Last time he was definitely on a deficit, so we'll see if that really changes the pace of this game. He's already got 65 on PSI Whirlwind. Oh, nope, never mind. He healed some back, but then got back aired. Back to 74. Here comes Truist. Not Truist. Yeah, sure. We had a brief intermission because I think there was something up with PSI Whirlwind's controller, and they just never found a replacement. So, very unfortunate for them, but you know, we must move on. Next time, maybe just make sure your controller isn't fucked up before you come here. That might be good. You know.
Yeah, definitely a skill issue. Speaking of which, Ken is totally.
Yeah.
That was a skill in there.
Ken, I think, has kind of been able to adjust to the pace of this game here. I think at the start of game 1, he definitely looked like he was kind of adjusting to a few things. And he was definitely down for like a few periods at time. But I think once he got to like stock 3, he kind of was like, okay, I think I have a really good lock on how my opponent wants to play around certain things. And I think that's really when Ken is really strong, is when he knows what you want to do and he knows your game plan. And he's like, all right, we're going to just not do anything you want me to do.
Yeah. He's definitely, I don't know. I feel like his default is definitely pretty defensive, but
yeah,
he can be pushed to like go in. And I feel like against BK Fire, BS.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I kind of agree with that. I think he's definitely someone who has kind of developed a really defensive playstyle as time has gone on, especially as he's been here. But I definitely feel like, well, I don't know if we're gonna put that language there, but you know, it definitely feels like he's definitely like really strong at it. And I think Palutena is a really good character to complement that type of play as well.
Oh yeah.
She's just so versatile, and I think KJP does a really good job of showcasing that strength here.
Yeah.
Ken has done a really good job of trying to catch out on PSI Whirlwind's.
Like 8 backers in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done a really good job of catching up PSI Whirlwind's rolls and stuff and his air dodges. And we'll see if he can get this, but PSI Whirlwind managing to get the back air.
Yeah.
And right now.
Can't stop head shaking.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if you can frustrate him, I feel like it's definitely very hard to throw him off of his game.
Yeah. Front Ken is like PR level.
That's true. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
He's definitely not someone you can underestimate. Good F tilt. Doesn't get the kill though.
Yeah, because now Ken can just like kind of throw out these super safe strays.
Yeah,
Just, like,
yeah.
One of them's gonna kill.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that's definitely something that you
Oh.
gotta recognize as like a player. You know, my opponent's at these really high percents. He's gotta start being better about playing around me instead of I had to play around him. You
Yeah.
know, and sometimes it's hard to like understand that, but you gotta realize that you're the one who's in control there until you're a disadvantage, and then maybe you're not as much in control and you're just getting fucked up.
Oh.
Right now, though, PSI Whirlwind trying to make this comeback happen.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a bit difficult. KJP is definitely one of our most defensively versatile players. He can definitely hit it on the flick of a switch, it feels like.
Yeah, it's really hard to like come back against Ken unless you have like really good edge guards against him, I feel, because otherwise
Yeah.
his defensive habits are really good.
Yeah, that's true. He's definitely like very good at knowing when he doesn't want to engage with an opponent. He'll use a lot of Palutena's teleport really to try and get out of those really gnarly situations, which I think is kind of underrated as that in that aspect sometimes. Like you saw there, he did not want to go back to ledge, so he was just like, all right, we're not doing this. We're not playing this game.
Yeah, and I like how he's like waiting for PSI Whirlwind to do his like advantage thing, and then he decides whether to teleport.
Yeah, he's doing it very reactively, which I think is
Yeah.
definitely like a really like good thing to do in this game. But I also think it's also really good with Palutena because she can just movement wise, she's definitely not like terrible either.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to recognize, oh, my opponent's going for something. Let's do something else. And PSI Whirlwind managing to get the Nair though. Finally gets the kill. Can he bring himself back into this game in this set though? That'll be a question that'll only be answered by the two of them here.
Yeah, I mean this isn't that bad.
It's definitely not a terrible deficit, but I think Ken is definitely someone who can definitely really capitalize on this. I've also was talking a bit earlier, but I wasn't sure how much he had played against Arya, who definitely is a very high caliber. Ness!
Oh jeez. Okay. But
Oh my god, that was a
legit.
bit scary.
I mean, yeah.
He
that's
definitely that was definitely a bit dicey if you were KJP there. If you died to that, you would have been a bit terrified.
It just feels like PSI Whirlwind isn't getting that much off the advantage. So
Yeah, that's true.
it feels
I definitely
he's
feel like-
been neutral 8 times.
Yeah. I mean, and that's really hard against Ken because he's just so like solid, like defensively. Oh, good PK Thunder trying to get back here. Oh, gets the PK Fire, Nair.
Yeah, a few straight hits. This could be.
Take him off stage.
Oh, this.
Oh, that's dead.
Yeah, that was so good. That was such a good.
That was really good.
Because you can see there, KJP was waiting to react to PSI Whirlwind, either going off stage. Or
Yeah,
going
and
back to
PSI Whirlwind was just like
sat there.
he just went in on him and he was
Yeah.
like, and KJP was like, oh, I didn't expect this.
Yeah, so KJP
You know.
couldn't like react to either, so he just had to wait until. He
I mean,
couldn't.
you kind of sometimes you need to expect the unexpected, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, I don't think KJP was ready for it, and
Mhm.
he just put himself in a really bad position that PSI Whirlwind was just really able to capitalize on.
Yeah, that was really really good.
All right, well, we're gonna see Game 3 here. I think what'll be interesting to see is how that game affects KJP mentally,
Yeah.
because that's definitely a very tough game to lose when you feel like you are on top the
He's winning.
entire time.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, you know, the rug gets pulled out from under you, and suddenly you're losing, you know?
Yeah, it really was just like one interaction that Whirlwind just like.
Yeah, I think it was just a series of mistakes that kind of just led to, you know, the overall result. And, you know, sometimes it is like that, you know?
Yeah.
It is a game. Sometimes some events lead into other events, and those events aren't necessarily positive.
Dude,
But,
Ken loves Smashville.
Yeah, I know PSI Whirlwind chose Hollow Bastion earlier. Maybe he was like, you know, maybe the stage itself might not have been the issue, but maybe we could use a slightly higher ceiling on the platform itself. And PSI Whirlwind was going sicko mode on those down tilts over there. You can hear him from here, like the like the SDI. All right. PSI Whirlwind, though, managing to take this lead here. He's got a really good lead on KJP here. It's really going to be how KJP responds to this. I mean, I think a lot of the times a big important thing is really not how you respond when you're winning. It's really how you respond to the adversity. You know, if you can keep calm and you can stay the course. I think it really is really the sign of like a good player. And KJP has been able to bring it back here, despite being down by a significant margin. Manages to get the kill as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but gets clipped by the up air. Gets clipped by the PK
Gets-
Thunder. That's really a scary move when you get juggled by sometimes. Especially if you're a character that doesn't have like a really good landing option.
And if you don't fall very fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
PK Thunder can definitely be very difficult to deal with, as I can tell from my own experiences. KJP managing to live the up smash, I believe.
Yeah.
Doing his best, trying to at least get some extra credit before PSI Whirlwind takes the stock. Gets clipped by the dash attack, but doesn't get killed,
Oh,
thankfully.
that might be it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was a really good edge guard.
Yeah, and Ken looking a little bit frustrated about it, you know. I think that's always something I always look out for when I play against him.
Yeah.
It's really just, you know, you can really
piss him
tell a
off.
lot about how the game is going in his eyes if you look at his reactions. You know, I think as like a player, you definitely really like to see when he gets frustrated because it means good stuff is going to happen for you. He's going to get frustrated. But I think if I had anything to say about it, I think it would really just be, you know, sometimes things happen in game and you just gotta accept it and move on, you know.
Yeah.
Like sometimes Steve stuff happens and it's just like, well, that's just the game.
Yeah, both these characters.
I don't have to
definitely
love
have
it, but it's still just the game, and you gotta move on. You can't stay hung up over shit for too long, or otherwise you're gonna just spiral out of control there.
Yeah, PSI Whirlwind had center for like a good 20 seconds there.
Yeah,
Now
that's for
it's
sure.
KJP's turn. And on this stage, you really get like turns because center is so important.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
small, you got that platform.
Yeah, having that platform is especially important because I feel like it just really like lets you dictate the pace of the game because if you can prevent people from jumping in on you, you really can just stay horizontal. And if you stay horizontal, I think Ness is not terrible horizontally because he definitely has like some tools, but
Yeah.
I don't know how good he is on like contesting anti-airs and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know about like covering this big high platform. I feel like he doesn't really have the.
Oh, that was a
But that was
big
a-
back air for
Yeah,
for
'cause
PSI
Ken just got,
Whirlwind.
like a little, I don't know, a little overzealous.
And you
Especially
can
that big
definitely
back air.
see it's affecting him mentally. He definitely shook his
Yeah.
head a bit there. It was like, all right, you can't do that.
Yeah, this
you
is
know.
rough. Okay.
Oh, misses
Ken-
the
I think he
grab.
could've grabbed. I think he could have. He just like.
He definitely just did not time it correctly.
Multi hits like that, it's hard.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes you
okay.
let go a shield too early, sometimes you let it go too late, and
Yeah.
that's definitely like a big strength of those multi-hit characters. You know, they can definitely mess you up.
Oh, that
But
was
good
nice.
back here, good back
That
here.
was a really good bait. He like ran in, ran out.
All right, this might be a bit like the first game. Ken definitely on the back foot here a little bit, but he can definitely bring it back if he needs to.
Yeah.
I think this is the time. If you have any reads left in your pocket, you better start using them.
If you want to go crazy off stage for something, I mean, it's kind of hard to.
I
against
think it's a
Ness.
bit hard against Ness.
Because it's just so easy to get reversaled. but,
Yeah,
like,
the risk reward is just really not worth it. Especially, like, yeah, you win the game, but like the risk is you
don't.
could also just totally lose the game on
Like,
one go.
there's so many ways it could go.
That's really
wrong.
tough to just say, oh, you should go off for it.
Dude, and Ken's
Like if
teleport's
you're up
been
a
so
stock,
good.
maybe you would be more like able to consider it. But I think you should not take that risk in that situation because it's really just like, oh, what if I lose the stock here, and then it's just
Yeah.
a really bad time for me.
This might be it.
Oh my god,
I don't know what that
my
was.
bad. Let me get this back up.
Okay, there we go.
That's not it.
That's fine.
I
As long
think
as we
it's
can
this
see
one.
the game.
And
Yeah, there
then
we go. Okay,
I was
they're
trying to
still-
open up Twitch
they're throwing
chat.
out kill moves. Yeah. Oh jeez.
Oh,
yeah, 'cause,
gosh.
like every time.
Oh, he got clipped by the back air, and it's over.
That's it. Oh yeah, he messes up the teleport.
Oh my god. Wow, that was kind of just the same case as last game. You mess up once and you're dead.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
it's
over.
The same thing. We're like,